So here's another place I found myself stuck early on. I noticed this pattern where there were many people who not only wanted to save their marriage, they also wanted their spouses, their betrayed spouses, to feel better. But when a light got shown on the infidelity and the betrayed spouse would say things like, "How could you do this? How could you do this to me? I would never do this to you. I would never make that choice," and similar kinds of questions and accusations, I noticed that many of the unfaithful spouses got quieter and sometimes defensive, and sometimes they seemed checked out. And what I finally figured out is these are people who were going into a very dark place, a place of shame, where they were feeling very badly about themselves as people. Now, if someone is in a place of shame, they cannot be present for their partner. And so when I figured that out, I had to come up with some methods to help that person stop being so self-judgmental and to really be there and to come back into the room and to not be so hard on themselves, and sometimes perhaps even to do some individual work. But those techniques that I developed at that time shifted the process from the unfaithful spouse being someplace else to coming back into the room. And I bet that there are a lot of times when you feel that the unfaithful spouse is not willing to help, or being defensive, or being narcissistic, or whatever other diagnosis you're giving them. And that is not necessarily the case. It's just that they can't come out of that really dark, hurtful, shameful place to be there for their partner, and you need to know what to do at that point.